Hi everyone, I'll be demonstrating some tuning forks that I just purchased. Um, these ones are for bone tuning. This you usually put on the end of a drumstick and then you use it to tap this, but because these are so big and you're supposed to hold it by this bar only, you're not supposed to touch this unless you are the recipient and you are just holding it to feel it and putting it next to your ears, but that way you can gauge it yourself as a recipient. Otherwise, if you're the one doing it to someone, you want to hold it only by the stem. And I put these on the stems because it makes it easier to hold, because these stems are very small with the 25 hertz and the 50 hertz one. If you see, it's kind of weighted. This is heavy duty, so it's not really a toy, but kids can use it if they're guided. And so there's this piece here, which I tap it on. You could also tap it on itself or on your knee, but you get the loudest result and the longest result from tapping on here. I like using more than one at a time. So I tap one, stem, tap one, and then the other. This is the 25 and the 50. If you touch it to your hair or to some clothes, it's going to make it stop vibrating. So you want to go along the spine. So we're going to do a demonstration. When you work with the spine, if someone is standing up and or laying on their stomach and you're going to work with the spine, this is the head, this is the neck, here's the spine, and then the tailbone. So you tap it, you start at the neck and go all the way down very slowly to the tailbone, and then back up very slowly back to the neck. If you're going to use more than one, you can work with someone's aura by just moving it around them, circular motions or back and forth motions. I suggest using the higher frequency one. This one is 50, 25, higher frequency. I think this is a mirror image, like you see the letters behind me, thank you, is written backwards. So left ear with the higher frequency, right ear with the lower frequency. Do it repetitively or in the body, and then when you switch it to the 100 hertz, 50 hertz now, lower it down to the right ear, upper one goes to the left ear, because you're aware of the right and left hemispheres of the brain and what they do, and this is why we do this. And then all the way to the 200 hertz one, this is for bone tuning. So another method, so you tap them, you put the higher one at the chest, well, after you tap it, and then the lower one down to the pelvis, and you're moving it back and forth. You'll be going directly up and down if you're the one doing it to them. And then you also do that up here on their collarbone, and you can also go down to the knees and go back and forth. And another is you tap it and you just go straight up and down, because the knees and the hips and the collarbones, where a lot of the action takes place, along with the spine, for rebuilding and regeneration of your bones. And you go up one, so the 50 and then the 100. Same, and then go up one again. And you can do that, like I said, with the spine, and then go up the other one, spine again. And there's a quick lesson on how to use some tuning forks. There's lots online about your aura and changing the frequency of your aura. So that's the energy around you. So you can do that too. And like I said, you can hold it to your ears. And I suggest only the recipient holds it to their ears because they can be very loud. Like an example, here's the highest frequency. Anyway, so I hope you could hear that on there. But you'll hear it in your ears and enjoy and have some fun with it. You're meant to project lighthearted energy, and your energy field should be open. Your mind should also be clear. One of my meditation teachers, my first meditation teacher was Thich Nhat Hanh, and he recently passed away this year, so rest in peace. He taught breathing, like mindfulness breathing. So you breathe in and you think, I am breathing in, and you breathe out and you think, I am breathing out. And you do this repetitively until your mind is just clear and you're focused on your body, and you could be focused on the sound or whatever. But with children, because if you're working on a child, because they work mainly with subconscious and their frontal lobe has not developed all the way, they're very receptive, like sponges. So you probably don't have to get their mind to be clear. You just have to get their attention, but it's fun, so you'll have their attention. All right, enjoy, have fun.